Hi, welcome to Color and Cut Education. My name is Maslan. I'm a barber. Today I'm gonna share with you some few tips on how to cut basic men's haircut. Right? Simply, there's a lot of ways to cut men's haircut, the basic ways, but my ways, you only need 6 different things that you need to remember and need to have. First, you need to have a hair clippers. You need to have a trimmer. You have to have a cutting cape, comb, scissors, and brushes. Right. For cutting cape, yes. This is my cutting cape, the one that I normally use. Okay, you could use any cutting cape, any design, right, as long as it can cover from the hair to go to the body is enough. I'm using the one with the clip, right. This is much easier and it can expand, right. I don't use those Vegro type of cutting cape because when I cut, it gets stuck to the hair and it's useless. Next, the brush. Yes, next thing you need the brush. Okay, I'm using this brush. Get a brush that is very nice when you brush on the skin. Doesn't really hurt the skin, and easy to handle like this, right. Don't get the brush that meant to clear the hair that need to brush for your shoes or your trousers, right, like this kind of brush. No, but I still use it because some stubborn hair stuck to the jeans, right. I need to get the rough kind of brush, so careful, don't get this type of brush, right. Done with the brush. Now is the comb. Right. I'm using 2 different type of combs, right. One is smaller size of comb and the other one the big wider type of comb. Why you need 2 different type of combs? Because you are using 2 different tools to do the haircut. One is the scissors and one is the hair clippers, right. This smaller comb, good and safe when you're using for scissors cutting. It's very light, very easy to handle. The next comb, wider, bigger comb, is good when you use the hair clippers, and it helps you to protect your clippers from overdoing, like accidentally cut any other areas of the hair. Not bad, right? Next is the scissors. Is this thinning scissors? Okay, this is called the thinning scissors, the one with a lot of gaps here or tooth, right. This thinning scissors is meant to thin those bulky hair, right. And when you get this is about 5 to 6 inch length, right. When you get this kind of scissors, you plan to buy this kind of scissors. Normally a standard thinning scissors will cut about 30 to 50% of the hair. So remember, 30 to 50% of the hair. In terms of size, about 5 to 6 inch like this would be just nice. Easy to handle and easy to cut, right. This is one of the scissors. The next scissors, okay, wait, let me check. Take this is called cutting scissors. Cutting scissors just to cut the hair, right. Make sure cut hair, don't cut your finger, okay. Once you cut your finger, sure bleeding one, right. So many times kena, right. So this cutting scissors, right, it's about 5 to 6 inch, right, of length, and any brand will do as long as you are able to cut. You don't need to be getting those expensive, right? Depends on your budget lah. Something that you afford, something that's very affordable for you, just got it. Important as long as it able to cut the hair, right? Don't go and buy the clothing scissors or the chicken scissors right? Next, what else after? Trimmer. I show you. Okay, trimmer. There's two types of trimmers. One is cordless trimmer, and the other one is corded trimmers, right? I got two, but I normally use this cordless trimmers. It's easier. The wire one, wow, very leceh, sometimes it tangle here and there, and it feel heavier because of this wire pulling. But if you think you're comfortable with this, up to you. For me, I'm using this, right? It can do the job the same way as the corded trimmers could, and it makes my work easier, right? Get something that is again within your budget, and then color of your choice. I like black, right? And also try to not to get this noisy type, right? Especially when you cut children, babies, right, or small kids. Don't get them so scared. Enough with the trimmers. Now is the clippers. Okay, clippers. This is the cordless clippers. There's two types of clippers, right? One is cordless clippers. The other one is the corded clippers, right? Okay, you can have both. Up to you, right? Because sometimes, right, the cordless clippers, right, they cannot do the work that you wish. Sometimes the battery is a bit weak after a few cuts. Sometimes it's not so powerful because some hair is so thick, you need a stronger clippers, like the corded clippers, right? The corded clippers is slightly heavier compared to the cordless, but it's up to you. It's your choice. For me, I will use both. Corded is to clean all those bulky hair, and the cordless one is to do some light finishes on the hair, and also try to get something that is not so noisy. Find the corded clippers or cordless clippers, right? Normally it comes with full set of attachment. Don't just get the machine without the attachment, like this attachment. This is called attachment, right? We attach to your clipper blade and you can do your cuts, right? Normally standard attachment got 4, right? But some they offer 6. So important is to get clippers with attachment. Okay. Now this, after explaining the attachment, right, the next thing you need to know when you buying a clippers, right, get the clippers that able to adjust the lever like this, right? Whether it's cordless, whether it's corded, just get something that can be adjustable, right? Sample like this. Okay, this is the corded with just adjustable, and I'll show you the corded with adjustable. Okay, any brand, it's up to you. Up to you, right? Depends on your budget. Okay, get those cheap one also can, as long as it can cut. The one that I doesn't really mention about the clippers is the one without the lever. Try not to get this, because this one is more for professional, right? For basic haircut, just get either one of it. You can get both in case, right, you felt that the battery sometimes is not so strong, the motor is not so strong, you can use the corded. but if you're comfortable with just the cordless, then fine. Okay, that's all about the clippers and all about the 6 items that you need to know for your basic men's haircut. Okay, actually I'm a professional barber. Okay, every day that's my work, right? I start in the morning, I end at night. Okay, I'll be stationed at the shop here, waiting for customers, right? And I won't know what kind of customers that step in. Might be children, right? Students, adults, or maybe senior citizens, right? So when I do my work, I have a lot of tools with me. I got few clippers, right? I got few scissors, few brushes, few combs, just to make sure that I can complete my work easy, right? So difficult like that you won't know. Some children step in, you cannot use machine that's so loud. You must find a machine that is very silent, that make them comfortable. That's one of the reasons, right? Some step in with bulky hair. I cannot use those cordless trimmer or cordless clippers. I must use the heavy duty clippers, right? So basically that's the thing that I'm be doing. And how I become a barber, right? Actually, normally there's 2 journey. One of the common ways that people will want to be a barber will be apprentice. They will attach to a shop. They will learn from the shops A to Z about barber works, or sometimes they learn from friends, right? Then they could learn as much as possible from them. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but there's a little bit disadvantage through that apprenticeship, because you might not learn the complete way, a complete knowledge to be a complete barber, right? The next will be, the journey will be going to school, right? One of the schools is MDI, right? Where they will teach you every single things that you need to know about hair, about scarf, about haircuts, about hair equipments, and everything that any barber should know, right? And from that schools, you need to practice and have as many haircut as possible, right? And one of the best way to upgrade your skills, to have more practice, is to go through as many charity cut as you could. And one of the place that you could participate to have your charity cut is through Team MDI, right? That's all, and I see you in the next week.